Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley, and this is the NFL on EA Sports. Here we've got two teams who will look to their running backs if they want to control the pace of the game. It's the Giants going up against the Redskins. Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 12 matchup.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. Two NFC East teams about to go at it as we join you from MetLife Stadium.
Hello, friends. Jim Nantz and Phil Simms getting set for the call. The playoff chase is on. It's late in the year, and every single game is crucial. How about the scene we have before us, Phil?
Now just wipe the slate clean, Jim. That's what you got to think of as players and coaches. Don't worry about mistakes that you've made in the past or some of the good things. This is it. One game, it means everything. And if you have that kind of attitude, I think it really helps you play better physically and mentally. And, of course, if you do that, it gives you a better chance to win.
The leaders of the NFC East are now set to kick it away and get this much anticipated game started. The Giants are ready to run back this kick. Here we go, two rivals ready to square off. And he'll start his return. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. Manziel's coming off a game where he threw 2 touchdown passes a week ago. The Giants will come out in the pistol. The Giants from the 27. The give.
And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Second and 13. Handoff. Good for only a yard. Here's our look at the Giants lineup. Their passing numbers on the year are just dreadful. The Giants are at the line facing third down, which was not an issue for them last week as they converted a number of times in crucial situations. Fleener split out wide on the right. Third down and 12. The Giants will punt the football. Austin's going to take this one from the 14. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line. Two tight ends on the field here. First down at the 24. Flea flicker is on here. And it falls incomplete.
Well, the quarterback that time tried to squeeze it into tight coverage, but no can do. The coverage is too good. The football falls incomplete.
Tebow's ready for the snap. Empty backfield. The Redskins take it from the 23. Deshaun Jackson has the catch. He's got some daylight. Ducks out of bounds.
When you run that drag route across the field, it is not as easy as it looks. You're running fast. You have to catch the football right in stride, and you cannot see what's in front of you.
Danielle's got an injury update for us. Let's go to her now.
Guys, I had a chance to speak with a Redskins team official. What he said was the injury is an abdominal tear. Now, guys, this injury might require surgery, so the doctors have scheduled an MRI.
Let's go.
Now 1st and 10. White's got the catch on the touch throw. Redskins in for the score. That's a terrific start for this team, Phil, with the early touchdown.
Yeah, just the way they planned it, man. You get in there during the week, you practice, you look at all that film, and then you say, here's going to be our starting plays for the game. You go out there, you run them, and you score. That is a great feeling.
The Redskins with an extra point try on the way. The point after try is in the books. White's going to watch now as his defense gets ready to come into the game. He just put up over 50 yards receiving, helping his team go down the field for the score. They're setting up the return. Taken down at about the 33, maybe the 34-yard line. The Giants got absolutely nothing out of their previous possession, and here they are back on the field. Another 3 and out, I would have to think, would be very demoralizing to this team right now, Phil.
Yeah, it's going to be demoralizing to the offense, but I'll tell you who's going to be more demoralized is the defense, because they need to sit on the sidelines and get a little rest. So I know there's a lot of pressure on this offense right now.
Intercepted! What a tough start for the quarterback. An early interception.
The worst thing you can do as a quarterback, but I'm giving the defense here a lot of credit. They diagnosed the play, they took advantage of the quarterback, and they got the interception.
The Giants defense, where was it the last time? They could not stop the pass.
Well, they were trying. I mean, they were working as hard as they could, but hey, this group they're going against on offense, they're pretty good.
First down at the 34. That's dropped by Reed, who couldn't bring it in.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes, because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
The football sits at the 34. Tebow's going to take the snap from the shotgun. But it falls incomplete.
It's way too early in a game like this, in this situation, to take a chance. Want to draw, throw a screen, maybe just a straight-ahead run, but don't turn over the football.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. The Giants will come out in the dime.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
Tebow's got it in the gun. Stedman Bailey with the catch. That's a gain of 10. That's his first reception today.
The Redskins on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
The Giants defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Gordon's got it. Screenplay. Gordon's tackled down at the 24.
Do all you want on the defensive side. You can give a lot of looks, but it's just too easy for the quarterbacks and receivers to throw and catch.
Coming to the line at the 24.
Second down and 10. Jones taking it on the screen. And he's in for the touchdown. What a play. What a run. And a few more points are tacked on to the early lead with that touchdown. Boy, they've come out of the gates quickly today.
They have been impressive. The offense is on fire. We heard it from the coaches, Jim, that they had a great week of practice. It is shown right here at the start of this game.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point.
The point after is good. The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Picks up the football at the 6. And he's taken down right at about the 29, not quite to the 30. The Redskins defense right now is the story of this game, Phil.
Yeah, and it's been a short story because the offense can do nothing against what they're doing. They are being physically dominant. The defensive coordinator, he's had a great day calling plays, and the defensive players taking advantage of it.
First down at the 29. Will go ground. That's a gain of 8.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
They went with the ground game on first down, bringing up second. His first reception today.
My gosh, the wide receivers in the NFL, it's incredible. It's not that you have one. Every team has 2 and 3, and some have 4. Good job that time by him hauling in that pass.
Coming to the line at the 45.
First down at the 45. Handoff out of the I formation. They knock him down behind the line of scrimmage. Manziel's the one who is down, and we'll step aside for just a moment. We're back after the injury timeout, and Danielle Bellini will have the update on the injury in just a moment.
Coming to the line at the 48.
The Giants come to the line of scrimmage and empty out the backfield. Everyone split out wide. Second down and 13. Got the completion. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
The key to being a really good route runner and running these drag routes across the field is show some courage. Don't worry about what's in front of you. The quarterback will take care of that.
They bring in the extra tight end. Midway through the first. Running room. Touchdown. And this game just got a whole lot more interesting.
How about the blocking blocking up front, lets the running back get in the secondary, and he is so quick and elusive. He avoids the tackles and takes it all the way for the touchdown.
The Giants now will tack on the extra point. He made it. The Redskins kickoff return team is on the field. After seeing their defense surrender some points, the score's 14-7.
The Redskins ready to return the kick.
Bailey's running this one out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Redskins have gone up top all day, Phil. Tebow's been showing off that cannon he has for an arm.
Yeah, he's got it all, doesn't he? When you watch him throw the football down the field, you can see the arm strength, but the biggest thing is you can see that wonderful touch on the football. He is laying that football in there right on the money.
First down at the 18. Trying to power his way right up the middle.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
That'll be 2nd and 4 after the running play. Jones is going to secure the handoff.
The Giants guessed right on the defensive side that time. They thought it was going to be a run play. They were all over, and they got in the backfield and made the tackle.
Loss of a couple that time. The Redskins are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. Tebow standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Bailey's got the catch and the first.
I know it looks easy, but it's not. But a nice throw on the slant route. Slant route means you're slanting towards the inside. Good throw and catch.
Let's go. 1st and 10. Jones is going to take the handoff now. And picks up maybe 3 or 4.
Jones is a dangerous runner when you give him room to run, but there is no room this time. What a job by the defense. They bottle him up for a short gain.
And it'll be 2nd down and 6 after the running play on 1st down. The Giants lined up in the nickel. Looking across the middle. Bailey's got the grab on the touch pass.
When you get aggressive safeties who like to get up there and try to stop the run, the post route is an awesome way to take advantage of that. Go down the field 10 to 12 yards, plant that outside foot, run towards the goalpost. Nice throw by the quarterback.
First down here after the completion. Jones got it on the handoff.
Giants defense is so fast and so powerful. That time on the run play, they just overpower the offensive line. They tackle the runner for a loss.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 45. Secures it with 2 hands.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
First down here.
picks up only a yard.
At the line of scrimmage, the 41.
Second and 8. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie makes that pickoff. Tackles made.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
The Giants offense heading back onto the field to start the drive after the result of their last possession was a touchdown. You think they've got another one in them, partner?
Oh, I absolutely do. I mean, just look at it. They got a good football team. The quarterback has great confidence and talent, and you put those things together, that makes you good. It makes you dangerous, and I wouldn't be surprised to see him march down there again.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun.
It was right there, but he didn't bring it in.
And now here's the Redskins defense stacks up. They can make a quarterback's life miserable as they'll all day be rushing and attacking and trying to rack up more numbers when it comes to hurries and sacks. One of the best in the business at getting to the quarterback.
And here we have second down. Press coverage all the way.
Here's the handoff. Not able to get away from Chancellor.
What a good job by the running back that time. He reads the blocks very well, and he picks his way through there and picks up a first down. That's nice.
Get ready. Right 38.
First down at the 30. Handoff made. And a gain of 4. He's averaging right around 7 yards per carry on the game.
Good job by the defensive line standing in there and fighting, and they hold the running back to a short gain.
This will be second down.
Let's go. Red 38.
From the shotgun. Fleener's got the catch and the first. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter here in East Rutherford. We'll return in a moment for the start of the second quarter. The Giants capped off the first with a big play, and now we'll try to capitalize here at the start of the second quarter.
They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Here's the first snap after the big play.
Let's go.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. And you see the stats right here. They might trail in this one, but it's hard not to look at those numbers and think that they have something to build on moving forward.
They do, Jim. They have a lot to go forward with. Stay with the running game. You keep dominating physically. Sooner or later, your defense is going to stop them, and then you have a chance to take the lead.
The Giants have it at the 39. They're setting up screen. That's a gain of only a yard.
That's what you call a bullet pass. Very little space to throw the football into, but he gets it done. A lot of velocity, right on target.
Let's go.
Third down and 7.
Two hands on the football and has the catch. Greenland's the one who brings him to the ground.
Well, the corner route. Some people call it the corner route. They call it a flag, run to the flag of the end zone, or a 7 route. Odd numbers break out. That time we see a nice route by the receiver and a good throw by the quarterback.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
The Giants take it from the 23. Not able to get away from Chancellor.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
The Redskins with a nickel look here on defense.
2nd down and 5. Throws the pass.
Over the middle and incomplete that time. About to snap it for the 9th play of the drive. The Giants will look to get to the 13 to pick up a first. From the shotgun. Fleener has the catch.
Good job by the defense. They're well taught, well schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
Should be an easy one here.
The kick is good.
That field goal narrows the gap here in the early part of the 2nd quarter, Phil.
Yeah, it was a good drive, Jim, that time. It's a morale booster. It gives you energy. It did everything for your football team. I know it was just a field goal, but I thought it was very important for the football team.
Jackson's got it. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. The Redskins just gave up some big turnover points. Let's see if they can hold on to the football this time, Phil, because we know how crucial it is. We talked to the coaches about it this week. This was their concern with this team.
Well, if you want to stay on the field, you better quit turning it over, right, Jim? That's what the coaches look. You make mistakes on the field, they're going to be forgiving to a point, but you got to be smart, you got to be efficient, and get the job done.
Pass interference, defense.
They'll decline the penalty and let the play stand.
Here's the football marked at the 47.
The Giants defense now loading up, expecting pass with a dime defense. 1st down and 10. Gordon's got it on a pass in stride, and he's home for the touchdown. Just underway here in the 2nd, and it looks like they're going to stay aggressive in this quarter if that touchdown is any indication.
Hard to believe it. Here we are early in the 2nd, and we already got a lead that just got increased. I give the offense credit, but somewhere along the line, the defense of the opponents has to step up and just be tougher.
The Redskins lined up now for the point after.
Add the extra point. The kick is good.
The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. And no return this time as he takes a knee. The Redskins defense gave up a lot of yardage the last time on the field, but only gave up a field goal.
Well, that's the positive. That's what it's all about in this league, isn't it? It's that you got to bend but don't break. You get them down there in the scoring area. If you get off the field just giving up a field goal, that's a win in the NFL.
1st down at the 20. Trying to plow ahead. Trevathan that time on the tackle. And we knew, talking with both teams, how much the running game would be a focus today, and for good reason. Here's a running back doing tremendous things out there, as he has all year long.
I think that's what's really incredible in it. Both teams do exactly what they wanted to do. The offense says we want to run it. The defense says we got to stop it. And how about it? The offense, once again, overpowering the defense. This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time, and they stopped the play for a short gain.
Third down on the way. Looks like they're in press coverage here. An open lane. Jones is going to make the tackle. The Giants will take the snap from the 40. They'll run with it again. And a flag comes out.
Holding. Offense.
The defense accepts the penalty.
Still first down.
They come to the line, and it's first down. Johnson's taking the handoff and picks up about 3.
Johnson's never able to build up that power that he has as a running back when there's nowhere to go. Hey, there's nowhere to go. That's a short gain. The defensive line, they're all shifting to the right. I think they're expecting a run over there.
Johnson's handed the football and pick up about 4.
If you want to run the football with success, you're going to have plays like this where they pick up very little yardage. Don't listen to the fans. Keep running it, and it'll work.
It'll be third down. He's taken down for the sack.
Well, you just get tired of sending 3 or 4 players at the quarterback in passing situations. So this time the defensive coordinator sends the blitz, and they are up for it. They get to the QB and get a sack.
Jackson's got it at the 23. And that's a gain of 10. White's really been the centerpiece of this offense here in the first half as he gets out there now to start another drive.
Well, you know what? He is the star wide receiver. There's no doubt about that. And when you're the star wide receiver, what is the job of the offensive coordinator? Find ways to get him the football, and they have done that here today.
The Redskins at the line of scrimmage. Split backfield. The Redskins take it from the 33.
The ball is fumbled. The offense was able to recover the ball.
What a lucky break this time. They fumble, but they recover it and maintain possession.
NFL teams, the offense, every single day they work with anybody that's going to handle the football. How to hold it, he didn't do a good job that time. That's why he fumbled.
After nearly turning it over, it's second down.
Tebow's going to take it from the gun. He's hit as he throws it.
That last pass incomplete, and it brings up third down.
The Giants with 2 extra defensive backs in the dime.
Out of the shotgun. Wants to go deep.
But it's incomplete.
The Redskins don't have a lot of options on 3rd and long situations. The pass goes incomplete, and the defense did a good job of staying back there and not giving up the deep throw.
And a touchback.
And they might be disappointed with the scoreboard right now, but this offense certainly can't be disappointed with the numbers their rushing attack has produced.
No, so powerful. Boy, the offensive line is really moving the defensive line back, and you got a good running back out there who can take advantage of those situations. That's why you see such good run totals.
Second and 10.
Handoff out of the eye.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
After that last run, it sets up 3rd and 6. The Giants lined up, bunch formation. Manziel's back in shotgun formation.
On a flag.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic first down.
Let's see what they do on 1st down following that huge play.
And they deck the quarterback.
It is truly a bonus when you can take your outside linebacker and let him rush the quarterback and he can get a sack. Nice job that time by the outside linebacker.
2-minute warning. First half winding down as we return from the 2-minute warning. Manziel's going to take the snap from the shotgun.
And they swap him again.
That's an excellent job by the defense. Just gets quick penetration in there, hits the quarterback, and gets the sack. That clock keeps moving. What a job by the defense in this situation.
The Giants have it at the 39. Out of the eye. Here's the handoff.
And he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. Back out there for action after that defensive timeout.
Jackson's got it on the return. Jackson's tackled down at the 17. That return's good for about 12. The Redskins have to be pretty excited about the way this game has opened up for them as we near halftime.
Well, I know they love the way their offense is playing now. On the other side, you've got to do something different on defense. You know, there's a rule that says you can blitz if you want to. You don't have to sit back there all the time and be so passive.
Jones has got it. Screen.
Well, we see it more and more. Football thrown behind the line of scrimmage. They do it that time. Nice catch, but a loss of yards on the play.
Loss of 5 on the play.
2nd and long.
White's got the catch on the touch throw. The Redskins, 1 timeout remaining.
The offense has had time now to game plan, strategize after the timeout, and now they're ready to go. This play set up by the long gainer.
Tebow's got it in the gun. Leonard Williams runs down the quarterback. The Redskins come to the line with an empty backfield. From the gun. Down on the field.
Going to be a penalty here.
And Jones in on the tackle.
Pass interference. Defense.
The penalty is declined. That last play will hold up.
Final 30 seconds of the first half, and it's a first down.
That long gain sets them up here on this play.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Touchdown, Redskins.
Tebow's just thrown his 15th touchdown of the season.
The late touchdown here in the second quarter gives them a nice lead with the intermission looming, Phil.
Yeah, great job on their side. They got a nice lead, but I just want to give you a little warning now. This is professional football, and those are professionals on the other side, and they will fight back. So be ready to come out here and play the same way in the second half.
Driving extra point is good. The Giants will have plenty of work to do in the second half, but they'll want to try and cut into the lead here before the intermission. The score's 28-10. It'll be a touchback. And they might be disappointed with the scoreboard right now, but this offense certainly can't be disappointed with the numbers their rushing attack has produced.
No, so powerful, boy. The offensive line is really moving the defensive line back, and you got a good running back out there who can take advantage of those situations. That's why you see such good run totals.
First down at the 20. Takes it from the eye. And this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
The first half is complete. Larry Ridley is ready to take things over back in our studios. And you're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Thanks, Jim, and welcome to the EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get to it. The Giants' secondary has had trouble slowing down the passing game. The Redskins have done great work in that area these last two games, and they'll just look to continue that in the second half. All right, let's do this. Here's the first half highlights. Redskins on offense early in the first. Quick pass is complete, and it leads to a touchdown. They'll take the early advantage. First and 10, under duress, and the pass is picked off. And it's Talib who makes the play for this defensive stop. Offense on the field now after the pick. Jones is by himself here, and he's going to go 24 yards for the score. That puts them on top by 14. Giants take it at the 34. The blocking here will free up the run, and he'll win the sprint to the end zone. Giants down by a touchdown. Redskins here, they have it at the 47. Tebow's gonna find his mark, and this two-play drive goes for a touchdown. Redskins push their lead to 11. So that's all for us at the EA Sports Studio. We'll go back out to the field for the start of the second half.
MetLife Stadium is the site of today's game. Jim Nantz, Phil Simms here with the call as we get set for the second half. The second half officially underway in this lopsided rivalry matchup. tackles made right around the 25-yard line. The Redskins offense takes the field. Let's see if this momentum can carry over from the first half, because they have been brilliant to this point, partner.
Yeah, a lot of things change in that locker room at halftime. You know, you might feel good about what you've done. Of course, you got to realize the defense might be upset and is willing to come out here and take more chances in the second half.
The Giants defense now is going to go nickel. And here we go, the first snap of the second half. White's got the grab on the touch pass. The Redskins have been able to lean on their passing game lately. Tebow's led this team to 2 straight good weeks in this department.
This offense is in some rhythm. There's no doubt about it. And the quarterback, what do you say except that he is grooving. He is throwing the football very well.
Let's go. First down at the 16. Jones brought down after picking up 6 on this play.
Redskins have really been dominant today on the offensive side. In the red zone now, they just take the football and they run it right at the defense and pick up solid yards.
It's now second down. Tebow standing back in the shotgun, ready for the snap. Got drilled as he throws it. Third down now. The Redskins with an empty backfield look here. From the gun. Should have had it.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit there, don't you, Jim? They are all over the receivers, all over the field, nowhere to throw it, and it just results in an incompletion.
Should be what we call a gimme. Drives it through for the field goal.
They're on the board just moments into the second half with the field goal, and I'm sure that's the kind of start they had in mind.
Well, sure it was. Good job by the offense, but I'm looking at the defense. My gosh, what did you guys do at halftime? Just sit around and sip some hot cocoa?
And he's out across the 20 and tackled at the 21.
The Giants offense trots out onto the field, looking to get into the end zone and see if they can turn the tide in this one, partner.
Well, the fact that they are losing this game so far, the sense of urgency is there on the offensive side. You know, you have many plays in that playbook. I think they need to try a few different ones here in the second half.
That's a gain of 6. He's now over 80 yards rushing on the day. Phil, today we've seen a running back who was putting up some big rushing totals.
Jim, sometimes I get tired of talking about the quarterbacks and wide receivers, how well they're doing. What a good change of pace to watch the game evolve around a running back. And, man, this guy is taking advantage of those opportunities.
Here's the handoff, and they'll run it for about 4. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
He didn't get many yards that time on that run, but he's had a terrific day. When there's an opportunity to get some yards, he's been there to take advantage of it.
Playing press coverage to the outside.
Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
Refs step in. They saw a little bit of movement on that offensive front, and that'll be a false start. That'll cost them 5.
Offense. Still third down.
Third down after the penalty.
The Redskins defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel.
Going deep. One on his way. Touchdown.
What a nice job by the receiver. There's a long throw down the field. He runs, he looks it in, makes the catch, and scores.
The Giants getting set for the extra point.
Extra point was good.
Cleaners over on the sidelines, probably still getting some praise for that last drive. He had over 70 yards receiving on that scoring drive.
Bailey's going to run this one out. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Redskins are looking to inflict a little more punishment here as they try to add onto a sizable third-quarter lead.
Man, they are playing so well, Jim. I'm glad. Hey, how would you like to be the defensive coach? It doesn't matter what you call. It's not going to work because the offense is that sharp.
First down at the 18. Gains 5.
When you run the football like this and you show toughness, there is no doubt when you fake it and try to throw the football down the field, the quarterback's going to have all day to get it done.
The Redskins take it from the 23. Got the completion. And they'll end up losing 5 yards on the run.
Quarterback should have never thrown it that time. Even though he completes the pass, you should have seen the defense was right there, a loss of a couple yards.
3rd and 9. Launching it deep. Makes the play. This offense can't be stopped on 3rd down no matter the distance.
Well, the defense, they give up a first down there. They're behind. They just can't sit back there and keep bending. You got to take some chances. Go on the offensive, on the defensive side, and just make things happen. Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
1st and goal, and Morris is going to secure the handoff. And that gains a few. They're just grinding away down here, inching closer to the end zone.
Well, that's what you got to do sometimes. It's hard always to think that you're going to come out and just make big plays. You got to do the dirty work, and this offense is doing it right now.
2nd and goal from the 3. Toss to the outside. Breaks the plane. Touchdown. And they continue to take that game plan that worked so well in the first half and add to it here midway through the 3rd quarter with another touchdown, Phil.
So my answer is, what's the defense thinking? My gosh, the game plan didn't change on the offensive side, but you had no answers for it. Time to get on that sideline and figure out what you want to do.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point.
And the extra point is good. The Giants now have even more work to do to get back into this one. Scores 38-17. The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. Takes off from the 5. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Giants head back onto the field with their offense. We're going to see if they can keep the scoring onslaught going as we've seen touchdowns on consecutive possessions here, Phil.
Jim, these teams are so hot. And when you're hot like this on the offensive side, you just look at the coach and say, keep sending them in because we're going to make them work.
To the ground. And gains maybe 4. He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
2nd down and 5.
And a flag is down.
That penalty is, of course, going to be accepted by the defense.
The Redskins come out in a dime package. 2nd and long. They'll run it here. Got a big lane. No one's going to get him now. The 20, the 10, all the way home and all alone. Touchdown.
There is nothing like getting a long running play for a touchdown. When you do, you just feel like you're stealing something. It takes good blocks, but most importantly, it takes a talented running back to get it done, and this team definitely has one.
And the point after is good. The Giants just had a very dominating ground game on that last scoring drive. They picked up over 80 yards on the ground. The Redskins ready to return the kick. Jackson's going to test the coverage here. Jackson's tackled down at the 17. That return's good for about 21. The Redskins coming back onto the field on offense. They took it down the field for a touchdown the last time they had it.
Listen, momentum is on their side. When you have that going for you, keep the defense guessing at what you're going to do. So I think it's very important to stay aggressive in this situation.
Second and 10 coming up. The Giants lined up in the nickel. Jones, the receiver, on the screen.
Look up at that scoreboard. You're leading the football game, so we have a 3rd and long situation. So you've got to know that. Manage the game. Don't take a chance.
It's 3rd down coming up. Tebow's all by himself in the backfield for this snap. They'll send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Incomplete, and this is going to be a 3 and out.
That's a wonderful job that time by the secondary. Everybody's in position, nowhere for the quarterback to throw the football, and it leads to another incomplete pass.
All set to punt here. He wants to return this one. And the tackle is made at the 41. A player is down on the field, and the training staff comes out, and we'll step aside for just a moment. And welcome back. Danielle Bellini is working on getting us an update on the injury as we return to action. The Giants snap it at the 41. Running room. He's tackled right at the 36.
When you're behind in a football game, all you can do on the offensive side is just go out there and thinking about making plays and picking up first downs. Good job by the offense.
First down here after the run. Here they come back to the line after picking up over 20 yards on that last play. Dropping back now into the shotgun. The grab by Kobe Fleener. Shakes off the tackle. Nobody was going to catch him there. Touchdown.
Even on short passes, accuracy is a big, big deal. When you put it on them right in stride, look what happens. They catch it in stride. They don't slow down, of course, and good things happen. Nice touchdown run.
The Giants getting set for the extra point. Inside of the uprights.
the Giants setting up here for the kickoff. Jackson's going to test the coverage this time. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. The Giants defense last time out there said, you know what, we're in the 3-and-out business.
The great late Charlie Jones would have said that was spectacular. And that's what they looked like on that last drive. They dominated in every aspect.
You had to love Charlie Jones.
Oh, man, he was the best.
The Giants with a nickel look here on defense. First down at the 18. Jones is going to take the handoff now. He's averaged about 2 yards a carry on the day. Offense has not been hard to find at this one, Phil.
These guys are making it look too easy out there, and I can tell you from experience, and we all know it's not that easy, but I'll tell you this, fun to watch.
It's now 2nd down and 7 after the 3-yard rush. The Giants go with the dime formation here on defense. Tebow's going to take it from the gun. It's complete to Deshaun Jackson. Tackle's made, and that'll move the chains.
The Redskins offense, they know it's more than just about their defense. The offense did a good job that time picking up the first down. That's what you want to do. You got a small lead in the second half. Keep getting those first downs and eat that clock up.
For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. First down at the 32. And Morris has got it on the handoff.
Nice run that time. When you run the football like this, over a period of time, it's going to wear that defense out. There's no doubt about it. Nice job by the offensive line.
And it's now 2nd down and 5 after running it on first down.
Get ready.
Here's the quick toss. Taking off. What a run by Alfred Morris.
Morris is a very smart runner. He knows situations in the game. He saw the first down yard markers, and what does he do? He gets past them and picks up the first down.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Running room. Tebow's met at the 23. First down at the 23. Morris has it out of the eye. Tackled down at the 22.
Morris is trying to be patient, but there is nowhere to run that time, and he only gets a short gain.
That will bring us to the end of the third here in East Rutherford. We'll return in a moment for the beginning of the fourth quarter. It's been all about touchdowns today as we welcome you back to the action.
Heading to the line at the 22.
The final quarter begins with this snap. He has the grab. Gets about 4 yards that time. There's going to be an injury timeout here. We'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
Tebow's back in shotgun formation. He robs him of the interception. He turns around and defends the pass.
Got to give this secondary credit. In this passing league now, it's hard to make plays, but a good play there and another incomplete pass.
They'll try this one from 35.
And converts on the 3.
That field goal should make their job a whole lot easier for the rest of this fourth quarter, Phil.
Yeah, it's kind of like you and I do in the games. Everything I do, I make everything easier for you, Jim.
The Redskins ready to boot the football down the field. That'll be a touchback, and the ball will be placed at the 20.
The Giants now ready to take over again on offense. They were successful on their previous drive, getting the ball all the way to the end zone. I'm sure they're looking for more of the same right now.
Oh, absolutely. That's what you always want. You want to find your way to the end zone, and so many people contributed on that last drive, and you've got to give the coaches a lot of credit for putting the players in excellent position.
First down at the 20.
Nice grab. No doubt he was going to hold on to that one. And he is tackled at the 44.
It's just a good example of how the NFL has changed. If you want a big play, you don't always have to throw it down the field or design something special. To throw it to these receivers short, we can see they're able to take short passes, great tackles, and with their talent, they get long gains.
The Redskins defense now is going to go nickel. First down at the 44.
Look at that concentration as he makes the grab.
That's 5 receptions on the day. The Giants have had a big target in the middle of the field today. Fleener's been a dynamic playmaker throughout this game, Phil.
We are seeing tight ends become such a big part of NFL offenses. There's so much you can do with them. Line them up on the line of scrimmage. You can move them all around. You can stack them behind other offensive players. What a day by the tight end today.
Big and open. That's what this tight end's been today, Phil.
Yeah, we see it more and more. Tight ends getting the football from their quarterbacks. Why? Because they're going against linebackers. They're faster and usually bigger than the linebackers. That's matchups you love on the field.
First down at the 30.
Locked in on the football and has hold of it with 2 hands.
You know, when you throw the football like that down the field, you pick up a first down. Now you can do anything you want on the offensive side, and you got that defense guessing.
Manziel's completed his last 6 passes.
When you get down in the red zone, the offensive coordinator's got to call a play that deceives the defense. Let's see if he can do it. His team is down. He needs a big play here. Well, not many yards to get there on that play, but it doesn't matter. What a day and what a job this running back has done here.
2nd and 6 coming up.
The corners are going to meet the receivers right on the line of scrimmage.
Johnson's taking the handoff.
They tackle him for a loss.
The Giants offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens to run, loses yards, that's just a bad job by the offensive line.
Now looking at 3rd down.
Look at the linebackers moving around. They're trying to confuse the quarterback.
As Allen.
He's brought down. That's going to bring up 4th down.
Allen's the injured player, and we'll take a break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We'll head back to the field now after the injury timeout. Danielle Bellini is getting us the update on exactly what happened down there.
Chip shot here.
The kick is good.
Jim, they get the field goal there that time, and it keeps the momentum on their side. It's positive energy. It makes you feel good. Now we'll see if the defense can carry it on.
Jackson's got a chance for a return. Jackson's still down, so we'll take a quick break and be back in just a moment. Danielle Bellini is working to get us an update on that injury as soon as possible. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Morris takes it on the toss. And they tackle him there at the 34. Second down here.
Let's go.
Jones ready to run off the screen.
Interesting situation here for the offense. They got a lead here in the second half, but it's third and long. And I always like to say, the football is in the hands of the quarterback, so he has to be smart. If he tries to force it down the field, I do not like his chances.
Let's go.
Third and 10. Got hit on release. I thought the way this game was going, Phil, that the two punters in this game wouldn't even have to go into the locker room when it was over and even take a shower.
Well, that tells you a lot about what's been going on out here today. It has been an offensive explosion, no question, but finally a defense decided they had enough, and they found a way to get off the field.
That punt could not have been better struck. And now the defense has the advantage with the opposition, with their backs to their own end zone. The Giants step back onto the field on offense. Their last possession resulted in a field goal.
Well, I know this. It was good defense on the other side. That's what made them kick that field goal. So the defense is feeling good about the fact that they stopped that momentum by the offense and made them kick that field goal.
Two hands on the football and has the catch.
Giants did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Pretty simple. It leads to a score.
They'll go shotgun here. And it's knocked down.
That time the man-to-man coverage won. The quarterback had to make a perfect throw. He didn't. Incomplete pass.
That's second down coming up. Set up screen. That's a gain of 6. The Giants still trail, but as we look at the passing numbers, it's hard to find much fault with them. Manziel's led his team on the field today and has posted some very impressive numbers.
Yeah, the offense has been sharp, and I'll say this, in the NFL, if you're trying to make a comeback, the easiest way to do it is to do it with a hot quarterback and the offense that's clicking on all cylinders.
And a flag is down. And they can't connect.
Holding offense.
They're in punting formation. Jackson's going to try and return this punt. And a run back of about 5.
The Giants have been all about defense here of late. 3 and out the last time they were on the field.
Yeah, it was a really good drive by them, just stopping the offense so quick, and it looked every aspect worked well. The coaches had to be really happy with the defense.
Outside now on the toss. What a run by Alfred Morris. The Redskins lead, and you look at their rushing numbers, and that's a big reason why. It's a huge step up from what they've been doing the rest of the year.
Yeah, listen, it's hard to run the football consistently in the NFL. You have to have an aggressive, tough offensive line. As I always say, sooner or later, you got to man up and punch the other team in the nose, and they are doing that here today.
He's averaging 5 yards per carry on the day.
The game is close. It's in the fourth quarter. You're winning. You're on the offensive side. You find out if you can really run the football in these situations. That time, short gain on the run.
The Redskins will take the snap from the 40. Flea flicker is on here. There's a flag out.
Pass interference. Defense. Automatic first down.
Coming to the line at the 19-yard line.
Let's see how they back up the big play here. Takes it out of the eye.
Giants defensive coordinator, my gosh, he is one happy guy. Anytime you get in the backfield and stop the runner and make him lose yards, that's some good stuff.
Loss of 2 on that play.
Here they come to the line of scrimmage, the 21-yard line.
Get ready.
Play clock's running down. Jones handed the football. And that's good for only a yard or 2.
When you lead the game in the fourth quarter and you're on offense, you are looking to use the time up on the clock. So that was a nice play call by the offense to run. Defense stops it for a short gain.
This is 3rd down.
The clock's really become a factor here, and the defense knows it has to get off the field as soon as possible to give the team a chance. 3rd and 9.
Tebow's on the move. And Williams is in on the tackle.
First down by the offense inside the red zone. Can the defense show them something different here and keep them from scoring a touchdown?
Two minutes to go in the second half. Welcome back. Following the 2-minute warning, offense would be content just to hold on to the ball until the final whistle. The Giants defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. And Morris is going to secure the handoff. They call for the timeout to stop the clock. Play number 6 coming up on this drive. Second and goal from the 10-yard line. They call his name again. And Morris is stopped there. And they're going to call a timeout here to stop the clock. The defense on its heels. Football sits at the 5-yard line. 3rd and goal from the 5. Touchdown, Washington. That's touchdown number 5 for him in this game. And They're not taking any chances. That touchdown will put this game out of reach.
You're right. That was no let's just run the clock out kind of drive. They said, to heck with it. This is pro football. You got to show us you could stop us. And you know what they found out? They can't stop you. You're that good today.
The Redskins getting set for the extra point. Makes the PAT. The Giants prepared to return the kickoff. That's a touchback. The ball will be spotted at the 20. The Giants didn't get much out of that last drive, so now here they come again on offense. I'm sure they're going to be a little bit more of an urgency to the offense this time.
Well, I'll just say this to you, Jim Nance. I sure hope so. After that last drive, that was just too generic, wasn't very well thought out, and they got to change what they're doing on the offensive side.
Got to give that defense a little credit, though, don't you?
Well, yeah, the defense did its job, but man, that was pretty easy.
Breaks free. Manziel's going to slide and avoid the hit.
Good job that time by the quarterback sliding. The team, you are valuable to them throwing the football, not running. Slide before you take that hit. You know, you go to the hurry-up offense so you can get a high number of plays in, but also you don't want to use timeout.
Timeout won't be used here. They'll go to the hurry. Interception that will all but seal it. That's got to be it. That's got to be the game ender here, partner. The interception basically ices it.
It does. You know, sometimes when you're behind as a quarterback, you take a chance, and that time the chance was just too great. Nice play by the defense.
The Giants defense comes back onto the field. Did not look so good that last series, giving up the touchdown.
Oh, you know the coaches are upset. My gosh, they ran some of the most elementary defenses that you can run, and they had mistakes by the defensive players. So they coached them up on the sidelines. We'll see if we see different results.
The Giants signal for the timeout, and they have none remaining. Let's go. Takes the knee. Third down. Takes the knee. The Redskins call for the punt. So they keep the winning streak alive with a win here today.
Not a surprise, this winning streak. It's happened because the quarterback's playing well. They're playing terrific defense. Everything is working right. They are going to be tough to beat.
For Phil Simms and all the crew at EA Sports, Jim Nance saying so long for now.